to day 2 of our 7-day Feel Good Challenge. I am Mary, this is Barre with Mary. For today's full body bar class, you are gonna just use a set of weights. So I have a set of 2-pounders here. I would encourage you to go around that size. If you love arm work and you really want to go on the heavier side, go ahead and grab a second set of weights that's closer to like the 4 or 5 range. And I will let you know a couple times throughout class where you could absolutely grab those and it would be super successful for you. Set your weights off to the side and meet me with your legs wide. All 10 toes are pointing forward. I want you to bend into the right knee and really actively pull the hips back here so you have a nice lateral lunge position. Press the inner thighs away from each other and then lift the sternum up, the heart up, as you wrap the front low ribs in so you're nice and long through the low belly and through the low back. Hands can come to the heart, you take it to the left. You take it to the right. Yes, lateral lunge, it's left. And right now, option pick it up. Go left and right, side to side here. Now as you move, really press the inner thighs away from each other and you'll feel a really nice stretch for the inner thighs and for the hips here. I want you to really take a moment and make sure that the weight is back into the heels and that your knees are not eclipsing your toes, so the knees are back behind the toes. You're gonna meet me to the right in 3, in 2, the last one, hold it to the right and just take a little press, little down. Now option, extend the arms back behind you, palms face each other, take a little bend, stretch, go bend, stretch, so it's a tiny bend of the elbows and a big extension, opening up the chest and starting to fire up through the triceps. You're here for 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to your right, inhale, float the fingertips high. As you exhale, grab a hold of that left wrist, take a big side stretch, up and over, towards the right. Draw the right hip back as you press the left hip forward, inhale. As you exhale, release the hands. Bring them down to frame that front right foot, step back, high plank. Now please know you can drop to your knees anytime here. Spread your fingers really wide and really actively draw the thumbs in as you reach the heart forward on an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the sit bones together and feel the low belly lift. Now from here, let your left leg float off the mat. Pull your left knee to the outside of your left elbow, getting a little bit of external rotation in the left thigh. Inhale, extend the left leg back. The left toes come to the mat, switch, right leg lift. Right knee comes to the outside of the right elbow, you get that nice opening. Right leg extends, right toes down, pick it up. Go, left knee in, and left leg back. Take it, right leg in, and right leg back, keep going. Now as you draw the knee in, you're externally rotating, you're turning the thigh bone out slightly. So you're getting a little bit more opening through the hips. Notice here though, as you move the legs, if your pelvis is rocking from side to side, really lift the low belly to hold the hips stable. You have 4 more, go. 4, 3, 2, last one on the right, lift the hips high, down dog. Press the mat away, and then feel free to take any variations that feel good for your body here. You can swing the hips side to side, shake out the head and neck, whatever you need to do. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, step your right foot forward. Quarter turn to face me and bend into that left knee. Hold it here for just a moment. Press the inner thighs away from each other. Reach the hips way back and really anchor down through the heels. Take it to the right. Take it to the left. Pick it up. Go. Skater lunge. Side to side. Now if you want a little more heat, you can start to add a reach of the arms. Take a reach forward, reach back, go, reach, and reach, yes. Notice here, now that you're a little bit more warm, could you take your feet just a little wider? So you get even more opening for the inner thighs. You're gonna meet me to the left in 4, 3, 2, hold it left, extend the arms out in front of you this time. Soften the shoulders, take it, a little pulse down and little press down, go, little press, little press. Feel the left hip pull back. Now with the arms reaching forward, really feel the shoulders soften and see if you can create a little bit more length through the entire back line of the body. You're here for 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to your left, fingertips reach up, inhale. As you exhale, grab the right wrist, big side stretch, up and over to the left. drawing the left hip bone back and really actively pressing the right hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, release, hands down to the mat. Again, step back to your high plank. And this time, replace your hands with your forearms, forearm plank. Find your arms in the number 11 shape here, hands in line at the elbows. Really actively pull the elbow tips back as you use your exhale to lift your low belly up. Yes, now without moving your pelvis at all, inhale, bend both knees to hover just over your mat. As you exhale, press the thigh bones up and reach the heels back. So it's inhale, bend, and exhale, press, pick it up, go, bend, reach, it's bend, and reach. Now, even though my legs are moving, I'm not allowing my low back to arch or my hips to drop down towards the mat here or to lift up to the sky. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to keep both legs long, hold it, inhale. As you exhale, press your forearms into the mat and really actively spread your shoulder blades wide. Feel the low belly lift and find stillness. Hold here for 4. Hold here 3. Hold here 2. Drop the knees, child's pose, big toes together. Knees open as wide as you feel ready for. Big inhale and a big exhale. One more time, breathe in. Let it all go. Walk yourself up to a seat. Swing your legs around in front of you and grab your weights. So this is an opportunity, if you have a heavier set of weights, go ahead and grab those. If you're gonna be like me and just use light weights, go ahead and grab those. Lay back on your back, float the legs up to a tabletop position, knees over the hips, and toes a little bit higher than the knees. Extend the weights up to the ceiling, take an inhale. As you exhale, really anchor your shoulder blades down into the mat. Again, take a big breath in, feel the length of your spine. As you exhale, reach your legs out and down towards the mat. And then inhale, fold them right back over your hips. It's exhale, reach. And inhale in. So you can either have your legs hips distance here, or if you prefer to glue them together, you're more than welcome to do that. As your legs reach away from you, what you'll find is that your low back really wants to arch and your rib cage wants to open. So use your exhale to hug the front low ribs down towards the mat and to draw your pubic bone up toward your belly button. So we're not changing the shape of our spine. We're asking our abdominals to work harder as we press the weight of our legs away from them. 2 more, exhale, reach. And inhale in. Last one, it's exhale, reach. Now hold it in. Let both elbows bend, bringing the weights to frame the face. Exhale, extend the weights up to the sky. Yes, so it's inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, you press. It's inhale, bend, and exhale, press. So this move is called a skull crusher. I've always thought that it's just such an aggressive name. We can't come up with something a little lighter, a little more lighthearted. Now you can stay right here where you are, or if you want to make this a little bit more intense, I want you to add a press out of the legs as your elbows bend, and then everything comes to center. So it's exhale, reach and bend. Inhale, pull it center. Exhale, reach, and inhale, center. So you're working the triceps, you're working the core. You're absolutely working into the shoulders here as well. 2 more, it's exhale, reach, and inhale, center. Last one. Hold the center, extend the legs up to the sky. Squeeze the legs together, take an inhale. As you exhale, reach arms and legs away from each other for 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Soften your shoulders. Squeeze the inner thighs together and then take a big inhale. As you exhale, hug the front low ribs in and down. Feel the pubic bone draw up towards the belly button, yes. Now take a little bend in the elbows, a little bend in the knees. And then exhale, extend everything to straight. Let's go, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. So it's a little bend in the knees, a little bend in the elbows, and then a big, big extension as you exhale. And draw the abdominals in and down. Yes, you're here for 16. You're here for 12. We have a holds. You're there in 8, 7, 6. You're holding 4, 3, 2, keep everything long, take a big breath in. As you exhale, soften your shoulders, hug the ribs down, and then against that, reach your limbs just 1 more inch away from each other. Beautiful. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Hug your knees into your chest. Just gently rock side to side. Take an inhale and take an exhale. When you're ready, you'll rock yourself up to all fours. Set one weight off to the side out of your way. And take the opposite weight into your left hand. Left arm is going to extend back behind you. Now you can stay right here. Or if you want a little bit more, you're going to extend the right leg behind you and float it up so it's in line with your hip. Beautiful. Everything starts to lift up. Go, little lift, little lift, little lift. So seeing if you can get your left arm straight here. Seeing if you can rotate your right pinky toe down towards the floor. And then really press into your left shin to help stabilize your pelvis. So your right hip is not dropping down to the mat. Left shin is pressing down. Left hip bone is pulling back. And you're nice and strong through the abdominals. Lift up for 8, 6. Lift here for 4, 3. You're going to hold the lift. Let the arm and the leg reach out to the side 6 inches. And then as you squeeze everything in, see if you can lift a little bit higher. 2 counts, it's open, open. 2 counts, you squeeze it in. You inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. So the left arm is going out to the left. Right leg is going out to the right, just about 6 inches, not too far. And then you squeeze everything back to center. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. You have 4 more. Now as you squeeze to center, can you feel even more length by squeezing the left tricep and squeezing through the right glute? Last one, inhale, open. Now exhale, hold that squeeze. Little bend, stretch, go, bend, reach. Bend, reach. Yes, it's bend, reach. Maybe you lift your left arm just a little bit higher. You're here for 8, 7. There is no hold here. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Tuck the back left toes and extend that back left leg all the way to straight. Now lift your torso up just about 45 degrees here, so your shoulders are still stacked over that front right knee. From here, draw the right hip forward as you drive down to the right heel. Gorgeous. Now I want you to squeeze the weights together. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to fly the arms open. Weight comes into the right hand. Come to center. Switch the weight to the opposite hand. Fly the arms open. Weight comes into the left hand. Come back to center. Yes, let's go. It's up and down. Go, lift and lower. So you're continually switching the weight from hand to hand as you take these little chest flies. Yes, it's up and down. So we have an isometric hold for our right glutes, for our right hamstring. Definitely going to get into the right quadricep as well here. Really actively pull your right hip bone back and squeeze your inner thighs together. 4 more just like that. Go. 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold the weight at center. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to twist towards that front right thigh. Notice the weight stays right in the center of the chest. Yes. From there, you inhale, unwind. And exhale, twist. It's inhale, center. And exhale, twist. So I'm still hinging forward here. Shoulders are stacked over the front right knee. And my weight is staying right in the center of my chest, letting this twist come not from my shoulders, but from my obliques. 2 more, inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Last one, it's inhale, center. I want you to hold that twist. Take the back left foot, tap it into a squat, tap it right back out. Yes, let's go. It's in and back. Go, tap and reach. You're still twisted. It's a lot of balance here. Right hip pulls back. Inner thighs are squeezing in. Go. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it back. Take an inhale, come back to center. Send the arms long. As you exhale, you can stay here, or you can launch yourself forward into that single leg deadlift. So back left leg lifts off the mat. Left pinky toe turns down towards the floor, so hips stay square. Drive through the front right heel. Left hand has the weight. You take a narrow row. You reach along. Yes, left hand goes, row, and reach. Back of the neck stays long. Find a little soft bend into your right knee, just so you're not locking out here. It's row, and reach. Yes, 2 more. Go, row, and reach. I want you to hold that row. Soften through your left shoulder, drive through your right heel, and very slowly bring yourself up to stand. 2, 3, 4, and hinge it forward. 2, 3, 4, again, it's lift. 2, 3, 4, hinge it forward. 2, you have 2 more just like that. Drive through the right heel, slow yourself down, and then left pinky toe rotates to the mat. Last one, lift. 2, 3, 4, take it down. 2, hold it here, lift the left elbow higher. Draw the right hip bone back. Maybe dive the heart just 1 inch forward and hold here 4. Hold here 3. Hold here 2. Left knee comes down to the mat. Switch the weight into the right hand and then extend the right leg back behind you. Now open the hips up to face me as you lift the weight up to the sky. For a little more balance support, take your bottom left shin and spiral it back behind you just about 45 degrees. Yes. Extend energy out through that right heel. Right leg lowers down to the mat. You squeeze, lift it up. It's inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. So you're in a modified side plank here. Soften through your left shoulder and lift up through your left side obliques. If this is too much on your left wrist, you can come down to your forearm here, absolutely. 2 more. Take it lower, lower. Take a lift and lift. Last one. You're gonna hold that lift, take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to sweep your right leg forward, coming towards 90 degrees. And then as you inhale, I want you to sweep it back in line with your right hip. So it's exhale forward, and inhale back. Yes, 2 more, it's exhale forward, and inhale back. Last one, exhale forward, and inhale back. Now sweep that right leg forward, reaching towards that 90 degrees and just lift up and up and up. You're feeling this, I'm hoping, in both sides of the glutes. Right shoulder is working, left side obliques are working, and this is it. 8 more, let's go. 8. You do have a hold. You're there in 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale, extend the right leg longer. As you exhale, maybe you lift it higher. Hold here 4, hold here 3, whoo, hold here 2. Come to your puppy dog pose. Ooh, knees tap down to the mat. Set your weight to the side. Hips stay where they are, and hands walk forward. Letting your forehead melt down into your mat. Your heart melts down towards the floor, and your sits bones reach up to the sky. Big breath in, big breath out. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Grab your weight. I'm gonna spin around so I'm still facing you. This time weight is gonna come into the right hand, and left leg is gonna extend back behind you. Right here's a great place to be. Or you can float that left leg up in line with your left hip. Everything starts to lift up. Go, a little lift, little lift. So my right palm is facing toward my right thigh. I'm pushing down through my right shin and really actively drawing my right hip bone back as I feel length through both sides of my waist. Yes, now softly bend the left elbow and really feel the fingertips on the left hand pressing down into your mat. Lift here 8, 6, lift here 4, 3, 2, hold that lift. Right arm reaches out to the right 6 inches. As your left leg reaches out to the left 6 inches. And then everything squeezes in the center as you lift it even higher. 2 counts, it's inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Yes, it's inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. As you bring everything to the center, I want you to really actively squeeze through your right tricep and through your left glute. So not only are you squeezing into midline, but you're also reaching both limbs a little bit longer and a little bit higher. Yes, exhale in. 4 more, it's inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Back of the neck stays long. Face stays soft. Last one here, it's inhale, open. You hold at center, little bend, reach. Go, bend, reach. Bend, reach. So it's knee and elbow. Take a little bend and a big extension. 8 more, go. 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Tuck the back right toes. Lift that right knee and then extend the right leg long, squeezing through the right quadricep. Float the torso up just about halfway so those shoulders stack directly over the front left knee. Squeeze the weights. It's a fly. Come back to center. Switch the weight to the left hand, fly. Come back to center, switch the weight. Go, fly, center, switch, fly, switch, fly, switch, yes. Driving down to the front left heel. Pulling that left hip bone back. And letting the inner thighs squeeze together here to help stabilize the pelvis. As you take these flies, I want you to feel your shoulder blades squeeze together, and then feel your shoulder blades spread apart. So you're getting that full range of motion for the scapula here. Yes. 4, 3, 2, hold it in the left hand, squeeze the weight at center, inhale. As you exhale, twist towards that front left thigh. Weight stays right in the center of the chest. Left hip bone draws back. Yes, it's inhale, unwind. And exhale, twist. It's inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Really strong hold for the left leg here. A lot of balance. Know that if it becomes too much, you can always step your back right foot in a little closer. 2 more, inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Last one. You're gonna hold that twist. Back right toes step in, and they tap out. Yes, let's go. It's in and back. Go in and reach. Yes. Driving through the front left heel. You're still twisting a little bit, if not a lot, depending on your mobility, through the torso. The weight is still at the center of the chest. And of course, left knee is still bent deeply here. Go 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the right toes back. Inhale, back to center. Extend the arms long. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, you can stay, or you launch yourself forward into that single leg deadlift. Weight is in the right hand. Right pinky toe is rotating down towards the mat. It's a narrow row with that right elbow, and reach it out. Yes, it's row. And reach. Elbow tip squeezes up, and reach it back. So you feel your right shoulder blade squeezing in towards your left. Beautiful. Find a little softness through your left knee as you pull your left hip bone back. 2 more, go squeeze. And reach. Last one, go, squeeze. And reach. Now squeeze the elbow tip up, hold it. Drive to the left heel, rise up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge it forward. 3, 2. Again, go lift. 2, 3, 4. And reach. 2, 3. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And reach. 2. The last one here, nice and slow. Go lift. 2, 3. Take it down for 4, 3. Hold it there. Lift the right elbow higher. Pull the left hip bone back and hold here 4. Heart goes lower. 3. Hold it here for 2. Right knee comes down to the mat. Switch the weight into the left hand. Extend the left leg back behind you. And then open your pelvis up so you're stacking the hips. For a little more balance support, take your right shin and scoot it back behind you to more of a 45-degree angle. Left leg is extended. You lower it down. You lift it up. Yes, it's lower. And lift. And driving energy out of that left heel. And feeling this side plank variation. So right side obliques are lifting. Right glute is working. And then right shoulder is softening away from your ear. 2 more. Take it down. Take a lift. Last one. You're going to hold that lift. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep left leg forward toward 90. And then inhale, sweep back in line with your hip. Yes. Exhale, sweep it forward. Inhale, sweep back. Yes. It's exhale, sweep. Feel like my leg is getting lower and lower by the second. 2 more, sweep it forward. And sweep it back. Last one goes, sweep it forward. Sweep it back. Now sweep this one forward and hold it. It's a little lift with that left leg. Go, little lift, little lift. Right side obliques are lifting. Yes, go up and up and up. You have 8. It's a hold on deck. You're there in 4, 3, 2, hold. Inhale. Exhale, maybe lift the left leg a little bit higher. Hold here 4. Hold here 3. Hold here 2. Woo, child's pose. Big toes together. Knees wide. Walk the hands forward. Did not feel like my best looking seat series, but that burned. I hope it did for you too. Oh, maybe rock the hips from side to side. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, walk yourself up to a seat. Swing your legs around in front of you. Set your weights off to the side. We're going to come into a quick abdominal series. Before we finish, focus on our thighs. So catch a hold behind the backs of your thighs. Inhale to lift your heart. As you exhale, stretch back towards straight arms. And then roll the shoulder blades up and back. Now from here, I want you to keep this length in your spine. Just take a big breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to round your low spine, pressing your sacrum down into your mat. Take it a little back and a little up. Pick it up, go a little back, a little curl, a little back, a little curl. Now as you come back, you want to feel your pubic bone scooping towards your belly button. And as you curl up, you want to feel your front low ribs folding back and down. As you curl your heart towards your thighs, go a little back and a little curl, a little back. Now notice here, if you have a really tight grip on the backs of your thighs, try to loosen the grip, soften your shoulders, and soften your face if you can. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold this back. You can stay, or maybe you extend the arms long in front of you, inhale. As you exhale, left elbow rolls back, you twist. Inhale, you reach, switch. Right elbow back, you twist. Right arm reaches, pick it up, go left arm, and reach. Go right arm, and reach. So it's a little twist. Center, twist. Now this twist is really small. Once you start twisting a little too big, what you'll notice is that one shin bone is going to start to slide in front of the other. That's a great cue that you're letting your hips move as you twist. We really want to squeeze the thighs together and keep the pelvis totally stable. It's not moving at all. I'm twisting my upper body around the base of my pelvis. 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold the arms extended, inhale. As you exhale, scoop the pubic bone up and see if you can come a few inches lower. Yes, roll the shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, scoop the pubic bone up, press the sacrum down, come a little lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, pubic bone scoops up, sacrum presses down. You find your true lowest point and you start to reach, go little reach, little reach. For more support, catch a hold behind your thighs anytime. Or come back a little higher, go little reach, little reach. As you're reaching here, I want you to feel your rib cage pulling back and your heart reaching forward. Yes, go. 16, 15. You have a hold on deck. 12. Go. 8. Go. 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Pubic bone scoops up. Maybe toes come up to a boat pose. Soften the shoulders and just hold here. Breathe. Maybe come a little bit lower. You hold for 4, hold for 3, hold for 2, cross at the ankles, come up and over. You have the option to roll your mat if you need a little bit more cushion. Now I'm going to encourage you to grab your lighter set of weights for this last little stretch of class. Come up onto your knees. Shoulders are going to stack over the hips, and the hips are going to stack over the knees. Send the arms out in front of you. Palms are going to face each other. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, and then actively squeeze the inner thighs in. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to hinge back one long line. Inhale, push into the tops of the feet, rise up, and exhale, hinge back. So it's inhale, rise, and exhale, hinge. Yes, it's inhale, rise, and exhale, hinge. So at any point, if the weights get to be too much, you can ditch them. If this is bothersome on your knees, first thing I want you to do is pause and grab a cushion for your knee joints. If that's still not working, I want you to really actively squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other. Still uncomfortable, go ahead and walk your knees a lot wider than your hips, and then really actively feel that squeeze. And if none of that works, tuck your toes. Yes, 2 more. Hinge it back. And lift it up. Last one, I want you to hold this hinge. It's a hammer curl. You take it in for 2. Reach it out for 2. Thumbs draw towards the shoulders. Now option, pick it up. Go in and reach. Go in and out. Yes. collarbones are wide. Upper arm bones are softening back into the socket. And palms continue to face towards each other. You have 4 more. Go. 4, 3, 2. I want you to stop halfway. Frame your face. Go. Little press, little up. Knuckles are reaching up to the ceiling. Wrist joints are long, and they're stacked right over the elbows. Inner thighs are squeezing in. And you're one long line from the crown of your head all the way down to your knees. Yes. Go. 8, 6. Go. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Bring the palms together to touch. Squeeze the elbows in towards each other as you soften your shoulders. Chest goes back an inch and up an inch. Yes. Go back an inch and up an inch. Yes. One long line. Front low ribs are wrapping in and down. Shoulders are working. Core is working. Quads are working big time. 4 more. Go. Exhale and inhale. Yes. Take it back. Take it up. You have 2 more. Go. It's back. And up. Now take this one back. Hold it. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Soften through the shoulders. And then hinge back just 1 more inch. Hold it here for 4. Hold it here for 3. Hold it here for 2. Come forward. Step the right foot forward. Set your weights off to the side. And then come all the way up to stand. Find yourself at a wall or a chair. Take your favorite hand to the wall or chair. Feet are going to come hips distance. Lift the heels high. Squeeze the inner thighs together and then send the knees forward over the second and third toe. Beautiful. Soften through your shoulders and then keep the chest lifted. Yes. From here, heels are going to lower. Heels are going to lift. Take it heels down and heels up. Yes. So, if you want to make this more intense for the calves, you can come to straight legs. If you want to stay really focused more so on the quadriceps here, I want you to keep this little bend and even possibly bend down a little deeper. As you lift the heels, I want you to feel that your head is not lifting higher. It's really the quads that are lowering and lifting. Yes, you have 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, lower. Now I want you to hold that lift. Again, inner thighs are going to squeeze in towards each other. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. We take 2 counts to lower the hips. Go down for 2. Come up just halfway. Yes. Take it down. And up just halfway. Beautiful. Keep going. As you move here, you're going to send your knees forward rather than sending your butt back. So it's a parallel position in that all 10 toes are pointing forward. Because your heels are lifted, it's safe for you to send your knees forward over your toes. As we fatigue, it gets tempting to lean forward here. Really fight to keep the chest lifted and to keep the shoulders stacked over the hips and the hips stacked over the heels. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Down. Now I want you to stop just halfway. Take it down an inch and up an inch. Go a little down, little lift, a little down, little up. Yes. As you move here, feel your ankle bones squeezing in towards center. Feel your inner thighs squeezing in, but then really press your shin bones away from one another. So you have so much stability into your ankle joint and into your knee joint. Same pattern, same control, just pick it up, go a little down, up, little down, up, little down, up. So it gets maybe a little smaller, a little more focused on the down, right? Soften your face, soften your shoulders, and feel all of that heat building into your quadriceps. Beautiful. You're here for 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, stay low. Externally rotate the legs. So turn the legs out slightly. Bring the heels together to touch, and now you have more of a diamond shape between your legs. Beautiful. Squeeze your heels together, hold. Do it again. Squeeze the heels together, hold it. 2 more times. Squeeze the heels. Now squeeze your heels and lower them down about halfway to the mat or to the floor, depending on where you are. Yes. So you have a little bit more wiggle with your toes. Yes. From there, press the thigh bones out. Go a little press, little press. You can still use the wall, or if you don't need it, go and take your hands to your hips. Go a little press, little press, little out, little out. Outer glutes, outer thighs are working here. Yes. So we transition right from one thigh series directly into the next. There's going to be a big burnout here, big fatigue, but on the other side of this, is your final stretch for this class. So really let it be tiring. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, you're gonna hold that press out. Keep the heart lifted, inhale. 4 counts, we lower the hips, go 4, 3, 2, 1, lift it up, and then stop before it feels easy. Yes, take it down. 2, 3, 4, take a lift, stop, squeeze your heels. Again, go down. 2, 3, 4, take a lift halfway, actively squeeze the heels. Last time here, go down. 2, 3, now I want you to come up just halfway. I want you to squeeze your heels, and again, go little down, little up, go, little down, little up. You know, nothing fancy, really basic variations that focus on the alignment, focus on that big burnout. Yes, just like earlier, same control, same pattern, just pick it up, go down and down, a little down, a little down. Heels are squeezing together. Knees are tracking over second and third toe. And again, fight to keep the heart lifted. Notice as you fatigued, did you lean forward? It happens to all of us. Stack the shoulders back over the hips. Relax your face. If you're flipping me off, I get it. Go 16, 15. I probably deserve it. You have a hold to finish this class in 8, in 6, in 4, 3. Hold it low. Take an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your heels. Send your knees forward and sink even lower. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart. And maybe you even stretch your fingertips all the way up overhead. Wherever you are, hold and sink a little lower. It's 4. Thighs press open, 3. It's lower, 2. And 1. Ooh, lower your heels. Give your legs a little shake. Return to your mat. And take a seat. Actually, let's come to all fours. All fours, all fours. That's where we'll meet. Ooh. Once you get to all fours, just take a moment and rock your hips from side to side. Loosening up the outer hip and the glutes. That was intense. Meet me back at center. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, feel the heels and the hands pull back towards you. And then exhale, press the fingertips into the mat, round the spine, spreading the shoulder blades wide. Keep going like that, taking any variation that you need, going at your speed, of course. Just really trying to slow your breath down after all that hard work you just did. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to your neutral spine. Send your right leg back behind you, tucking through the right toe. And just find a nice calf stretch here. Right heel reaches back towards the wall behind you. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, lift the right leg, pull the right knee to the outer right elbow, and then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, coming into your lizard stretch. Now you can stay up here on your hands, or if you prefer to come to your forearms, you're welcome to do that. Maybe rocking from side to side, letting your head be heavy, your chin drop to your chest. Right here is a great place to stay, or if you want a little more, you're going to inhale, rotate your chest, taking your left hand to your left outer inner thigh, and lifting the heart up to the sky. Again, this is a great place to be. If you would like even more, you're going to curl. Oh, there it is, sorry. It's your right hand to your right inner thigh, and your left heel is going to curl into your seat. Right hand reaches back to catch that foot, and you draw the heel of your left foot in towards your left glute. Take a big inhale, a big exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, gently release the foot, unwind yourself. Toe heel walk your right foot between your right hands, and then gently press back towards the straight right leg, flexing through the right toes, knowing that you can always bring your hands to rest on top of your right thigh, or you can stay down with your fingertips tented. And then actively pull your right hip bone back and draw the inner thighs in towards each other. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe you round the spine. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Take your hands to the inside of your right foot. Right leg sweeps behind you. And left leg extends back behind you, tucking the left toes and driving the left heel back for a calf stretch. Big breath in. And a big breath out. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, float the left toes up. Left knee to left elbow, step the left foot outside the left hand and find your lizard lunge. Now again, you can stay up in your hands, or if you prefer to come down to your forearms, you're welcome to do that. Maybe you find a little bit of movement side to side or front and back here. Really try to release the back of your neck. Notice if you were holding any tension there, just let it go. Right here is a great place to stay, or you can press your right forearm into the mat. Twist, opening your chest to the left and bringing your left hand to your left inner thigh. Again, right here is a great place to stay, or you can curl your right heel to your seat. Reach your left fingertips back and catch the right foot, drawing it in towards the right seat. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Gently release the right foot. Hands come to the inside of your left toes. Toe heel walk the left foot in, and then press back to a straight left leg, flexing through your left foot. Drawing the left hip bone back, squeezing the inner thighs together, big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, maybe you round the spine. Bring the hands to the inside of the left foot. Sweep the left leg back behind you. Find a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Inhale, sweep the fingertips high. Exhale, let it go. That is your class for today. Amazing work. That was day 2. You have 5 more days to go, just in case you couldn't do basic math. You're welcome. That was a silly thing for me to say. Anyway, I will be back again tomorrow with another full body barre.